Safety hazard, eyesore, environmental nightmare. These terms have been used to describe auto salvage yards in southern Dallas County. But today, for the second time this year, authorities swept in to shut many of them down.
It's a fresh action after a News 8 investigation. This is all happening on a stretch of Dowdy Ferry Road. Our Brett Shipp was there.
It was quite the show of force. Authorities from the Dallas County Fire Marshal's office, the Sheriff's office, auto theft, and the Department of Licensing and Regulation. A day-long raid of the salvage yards along Dowdy Ferry Road, checking for non-compliance and stolen vehicles. We watched them remove two in particular.
Would it be safe to assume that those cars were apparently in violation of some sort of rules?
Yes. And that's all I can say, because there is an investigation going on.
That's Dallas County Fire Marshal Robert De Los Santos. This is the second time this year he has padlocked salvage yards for not complying with county laws. The first time was last January. The yards were all back open 2 weeks later. That was the subject of a recent News 8 investigation.
Brett Shipp for Channel 8.
Yeah, I know.
We exposed hundreds of acres of unsightly and hazardous salvage yards, multiplying, polluting, spoiling the pristine countryside. And why the Dallas County Civil District Attorney allowed the salvage yards to reopen after doing little to come into compliance. Now, just a few weeks after our investigation aired, the fire marshal is back. But despite today's raid, resident John Cook remains skeptical.
It was an incredible show of force. But again, I'm reserved in wondering, was this just a bigger dog and pony show as it was in January?
The operators of the yards being padlocked today would not respond. A chief complaint from local residents is that these yards stack cars and don't comply with the law that requires solid fencing on all sides.
Okay, but you're not going to open these guys back up if they haven't met compliance with
If
court
they have not
orders.
met with them, no.
Note to county officials, neighbors, and News 8 will be watching. Brett Shipp, Channel 8 News.